All right, looking scruffy as heck, and I don't give a shack. Welcome back, guys, to episode number 45. I got it wrong a second ago. 45 on the Sweet Science podcast with your boy Fat Mouse. Who else have we got in here?
See how delayed that was. Cash with a K, not C.
Cash with a spoon. Welcome back, everybody. It is great to be here. This is the second week of Ramadan. Fasting is going well. Today I was a bit tired. I went gym. Imagine this. I went gym. I said, I'm just going to do cardio today. I went gym. I did 15 minutes and I gassed out. I just said, blood, I'm done. I'm going to go home.
You did a McTapper?
Yeah. It wasn't, it's, like I said, because I got that asthma thing in it, the hay fever asthma, it affects me bare. So I just thought, man, I wasn't getting enough oxygen. Everything was getting tired quickly. But also, I've not done cardio for a while, innit? Even when I went back to the gym, I just really and truly hopped on the weights again because I'm in a rush to change physical appearance before we get into the intricate details of my flipping VO2 max and them things there. You get me? But we will be working on that. 2 weeks in, I'm happy with the progress. I'm about 7 kilos down. That is 14 pounds, about 14 pounds down. So I'm happy. That's after 2 cheat days in 1 week. Terrible. But obviously the pod one is a given. I'm going to do that. And then the other one was just, it just happened, innit? I slipped. But
it was a natural occurrence.
It was a natural occurrence, like natural occurring sugars. You know me, and orange juice. What am I on about, bruv? But yeah, we're here. I'm enjoying this month. It is a spiritual journey. Been mad. Oh, my days. I told you, innit? My MOT. I was driving around 6 weeks, overdue on my MOT. I had no notification. I was not even aware of it. 6 weeks overdue. Took it to the flipping mechanic. I booked it in the next day for an MOT, and they said, yeah, cool, no worries. They called me back. They said, yeah, this needs changing, that needs changing. It's failed, the MOT. This needs changing, that needs changing. Yeah, that's a total of £1,050. Oh my days! Like, thankfully, my car's never been to the garage. Like, it's never had to go. When it did, it hit me, boy. £1,000. Unbelievable scenes, man. I was raging, but
random.
It's done, innit? It's done. At least it's driving all right now. It still needs a wash. It's filthy. Absolutely filthy. But, you get me? Yeah. Anyway, here we are, man. What are you saying? Oh, so how you finding fasting?
It's not bad.
You got a shape or you got a trim? That's amazing.
You got a trim. Ghanaian brother, shout out Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Got a little skin fade from Lou.
Sensational.
So, but yeah, no, man. It's been all right. I just, like I said,
hectic week, but I just don't know what
as the heat increases, I just get a bit thirsty.
Yes.
I'm not feeling the hunger.
Yeah, the
as
days
much.
are getting a bit longer as well. So now it's about 8:15, 8.
But it's always the same minute. The last couple of minutes feels like hours.
To be honest, yes, it does. And the problem is, I get my stuff prepared and everything in order.
Yeah, so it's all in front of you.
I'm not a big eater there and then. I am actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm just sat there staring at my food for a while, and maybe I should stop that. I should preoccupy my time or occupy my time with something else. But yeah. So I've had actually this time, last week I had a coffee and some water. This time around I did have a little bit of rice, coffee, and it's water alongside my little vitamin juice in it. But yeah, guys, it's my favorite part of the week. Once again,
it's the best part of the week.
It is. It's the best part of the week.
But before you do that,
chat to me.
We have to let the fans know.
The Super League.
I wasn't even going to talk about that, but yeah, the Super League did get cancelled. Within 48 hours of it being announced. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, that wasn't it.
What is it?
But you touched on football. Give me a minute now. I'm gonna have to talk about it. We had the Stan Kroenke out protest on Friday. Kroenke out.
Did you actually go to it?
I didn't go. I couldn't make it, unfortunately. I had some family commitments to attend. But the protest happened. It was crazy. There was a lot of fans there. And hopefully Silent Stan heard what we say.
Silent Stan? Who's that?
Stan Kroenke.
Oh, snap.
Because he never does any interviews.
Okay.
Doesn't show up. He's a silent owner. Spotify owner. You saw that? Daniel Elk, Swedish man.
What about him?
He's put his hat into the.
So where down? He wants to take over.
He wants
Chelsea,
to buy
man.
Arsenal. Yeah, he wants to buy Arsenal.
Serious.
He said he put out a little tweet and he said something about I've been a fan for ages,
Arsenal.
and if it does go up for sale, I'll definitely be interested.
Wow.
So, but the problem is his net worth is not much. It's like 2-3 billion.
I said not much.
But Kroenke's about 9-10 billion.
Serious.
And Kroenke's not going to sell. There's rumours that he might sell for about 3 billion. So is he going to his whole life? So I don't know. Let's see in it. These men know.
Yeah.
They're people. We could probably sort something out. But if that happens, brilliant. But what I was actually going to say is, whilst you're here, guys, you're listening to the #1 podcast in the world.
Absolutely.
And whilst you're here, thumbs up, like it, comment, make sure you schwar it.
Like it.
Schwar it.
And hit the big red button down below and subscribe.
All right, sorry, I'm just trying to get a little head start because I'm excited, yeah?
These are so cute.
So, Cash was introducing whatever he was talking about there, yeah? I came across this, spoke to the guy. Cash ended up following through like a G. Actually, I need the box to stand my mic on. My mic never stands by itself. It always needs to stand on something. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick boomerang, innit? And then, yeah. So, guys, these are cookie pies. Cookie pies from the Cookie Lab UK.
Can I lift them up and show them or not yet?
Yeah, go for it. I don't mind.
All right. So there's 4 flavors.
Buy 3, get 1 free. I love a bargain.
So we've got Tease Me.
Ooh.
I love a tease. Milkman. I'm not going to go there. I was going to make a bad joke.
Get it?
You don't want to know? You don't want to get it?
Good.
Butternuts. Again.
You filthy guy.
And then O Snicks.
He's a nasty boy.
That one's dank. Yours got Tease Me and O Snicks,
I'm
right?
gonna get Tease Me, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't remember what's in them. Obviously, O Snicks has got Snickers in it.
Tease Me must be Maltesers.
Probably, yeah. So I'm gonna quickly just do a little boomerang. Okay, that's not how you do boomerang, is it? This is the part that makes me nervous. All right, what are they called? Keep talking for a little bit
Cookie Lab. No, they look amazing though. So as he said, obviously they're cookie pies, and if you can see, let me come closer. Why did you say I do weird stuff?
You do though. You just do this weird thing when you back to front, bruv. Oh.
What do you mean weird? I just smile.
No, you don't. You sleep. You have frozen. You have like an orgasmic like moment when you're eating, bruv, and it just looks. Very
when
creepy.
I eat.
Yeah.
Oh yes, when I eat.
And it's just very awkward to watch
I've
on camera.
never made that noise.
All right, I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna try to find it and show you.
I love them.
But yeah, so the guy said, "Oh, I bet you won't be able to eat one by yourself. But I'm about to have 2 by myself."
Yeah, surprisingly, he said these serve 2 people. No.
Yeah, he goes, they serve 2 to 4 people. I think, or 2 people.
This
you're mad.
guy is.
We're meant to heat them up, so we're not gonna
Heat them up
we're not gonna point them down
on
score them down for lack of heat.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know it makes it things more warm and softer and stuff, but you get me. We can't do it right here.
You got pictures, innit?
Nah. You're so clever.
It's calm. They look fantastic.
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, he can't help it, but I don't like this vacuum pack thing. It just looks dead.
I like the effort though.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's got to be done, but I'm just saying that it has no choice but to come like this, innit? Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna take it out.
Bloke.
You're cheating already.
I ruined the whole thing. Vacuum pack, baby.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you missed my smile.
I never missed
Right,
it.
cool. So let's go. So this is the Tease Me. Again, like you said, presumably there's going to be more teasers in here.
I'm going with Milkman.
I could read the... I'm having both of mine ASAP because already I'm a little bit intrigued.
Oh, snap. I think we have to.
Oh, my...
I think we have to heat them up.
Bruv, it's long, man. It's long.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, I'm going to do this again. As I usually do. Pardon the crusty hands. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yours is mad. Yours has got that Milky Bar on that or something like that. The Milky Bar kid is strong and tough. So what we might do is start on one and then we'll heat one up. While you're talking, I'll go heat one up and we carry on, yeah?
Cool.
We'll try that.
And as always,
Bismillah. It's so amazing because there's so many things in here. So I remember now. Well, I'm not a big fan. It's got marshmallow fluff in it. Yeah, and chocolate cake, and probably Malteser. But I'm about to find out.
Chocolate cake.
Imagine there's cake in a cookie. Wow.
Do me a favour. Can I try some of these? First time.
Try this.
This is so dank. You have to have some because it's
some
so
of that.
good. Have the half. Have the half.
Okay, have the half.
No, that's too big of a half. That's like
I don't
2/3.
care.
No, I only want that.
I always eat your
Oh wow!
No, that's not enough.
It broke like that. Dang, innit? But imagine these melted. We have to. I know it's gonna be long, but we have to.
Are you gonna eat yours or not?
Oh no!
Are you gonna eat it? I eat it.
I hate this.
Okay.
Because this one got the chocolate in it.
Talk for a little bit.
That's ain't got chocolate in it. I want this to melt. Does that make sense? Oh, yours is gonna be dank because it's Snickers.
I'm gonna have that later, aren't I? I'm gonna go hit this up. Oh shit, we're gonna get confused. Give me a bag, man. This guy, man. Alright, cool. How did you open this, you animal? Blood, what is this?
I'm like a 4-year-old. How you open
Literally.
place?
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna quickly go. Are you gonna tell them, are you gonna talk crap about me again? Open the door.
No, I won't talk about. Alright, he's gone. Guys, listen. I've got to be honest with you. A couple months back, he went up to heat that goo thing, and I was talking about finding a podcast partner. Someone new, someone fresh, someone, innovative. And I got 0 offers. Yeah, no one came through. Didn't take it personal. It is what it is. It happens. I think probably what happened is that part, no one really heard what I was saying. So I'll just tell you guys now again, I don't like him. I hate Mouse. I've never liked him. We don't get along. We always argue. We always bump heads. And now I am officially handing him his notice now. And I want someone to come and replace him. Yeah? The pod is mine. I own this. This is my idea. This all comes from my head and my brain. So he's useless, doesn't do anything, sleeps all day. Let's get rid of him. Coming!
I did it for too long.
It's gone. We're just talking about the Super League.
Let's use.
Again?
Okay. Super League again, yeah? He's waffling, innit? But watch, I'm going to watch it back and I'm going to uppercut him. When you see him next week, he's going to have a black eye. Yeah?
It smells so good, though.
It does smell sensational, bruv. I'm not going to lie. Let's go. Oh, it's too warm, bruv. It's too hot to eat. But it feels completely different. It's a completely different dynamic, bruv.
Is that cookie dough now? Someone's useless and breaks everything and ruins everything.
I ruined it. I'm not going to lie to you.
If I had a fork or spoon.
That would have been great.
Oh!
All right, cool. Let's go. It's a completely different thing that we're eating now.
I don't know. Maybe all these weeks we never heated anything up. We've been just downgrading everything. It's our mistake. I'm sorry, people.
Okay.
Oh!
Guys, you really need to follow the instructions and heat things up. What a game changer. You get me?
Bro,
a whole new thing.
This is amazing.
All right, so I've heated it for too long.
Oh!
So it's lost its shape.
It's a saggy man.
Chocolate cake inside a cookie, bruv. Chocolate cake inside a cookie. Bruv, the sound waves are looking tiny, bruv.
Come closer.
How much closer can I get? I'm eating the mic.
No, it's perfect now. Look at that.
Biting the mic.
Return to the mic. Oh, this is fantastic. All right. I think we can. Thank you. I think we can give it an appearance review. Should we do it at the same time like we used to? Because we're telepathic.
What? Oh, okay. Cool. 3, 2, 1, 7. Close enough. It's fine. You're a very generous guy these days. And I think I'm becoming less so, but because I'm not wowed by everything. Appearance, 7 out of 10. It can't look amazing. I understand it's come through the post, but it doesn't look amazing. Do you get me?
You don't think so? I think they look nice. I like them. I like them like a little pizza.
Yeah.
You know them? What them
Yeah.
pizzas? Them
No,
little
microwave ones.
microwavable
Fellas.
Goodfellas. And what was it McCann?
McCain. Man said McCain. You're insensitive. He's insensitive.
Nah.
Mhm.
I was gonna say McCoy's, and then I saved it.
Man said saved it.
Wait, what? Useless.
Okay, cool. So, 7 out of 10. It says not your ordinary cookie.
You have to appreciate that. He's got a cookie man with.
He's got flasks.
He's got stuff in his hand. What are they called again? They're not called flasks. Test tubes. And he's working up a cookie combustion.
Bear in mind, they're called the cookie lab. I made a mess. All right, cool.
Fantastic.
So, heating it up adds another dimension, yes, for sure. But heating it up also made the whole thing a bit messy. Yeah?
But we
It's getting messy. Yes, we did overheat it, correct. I'm going to be real though, man.
I think we can.
I just don't know what that flavour was.
I think we're gonna get the same.
I don't know what that flavour was saying. I'm having this one as well.
Are you gonna review the taste now?
I'm going to review the taste, yeah. This one might redeem it, but for the whole hype thing around it, okay, I see why you ripped yours like a baby.
Like a baby.
All right, boom. Let's do this one now, yeah?
Go on. Oh,
That's more like it, bruv. Snickers. It's got Snickers in it.
show them.
Show them that you're not afraid. Bruv, what is wrong with me?
What do you mean?
I just talk a lot of crap, bruv. That's the Snickers one. It's upside down. Let's go.
I'm gonna have butternuts. Thank. They look like mooncakes. Was that just me making it up?
Let me review this one. I love Snickers. It's probably my top tier chocolate. One of my favourite. And so,
I ruined it.
this is banging. Bruv, it's got a little flipping slit, bruv.
I know I ruined it.
Lord, you absolute canine.
It's fine. I'll make it happen. Can I? It hurt my tooth.
Like, even in physics, what?
It's stuck.
I hope your tooth comes out.
It's stuck.
This one's got Snickers in it. This one is by far bad as that other one. I don't even know what that one is again. Tease me. You're naughty. You're teasing me. You're naughty.
You naughty. You teasing me. You naughty.
There you go. I'll open it like a canine.
Much better. Oh, wow.
That is
It's
thick.
got a Reese's thing in there, isn't it?
Oh! Sorry. Sorry. That was bad. That was dang. That wasn't meant to be like that. Guys, don't get any funny ideas. Bro, that looks stank though. And stank means very nice. Not stinky and weird. I've had people say, you stank, man. You stank, man. Fossils. All right.
Cronky.
Stank cronky. Stank ronky. All right, cool. 3, 2, 1. I'm counting down. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Different, innit?
Bro,
No, just leave me alone,
Have a
man.
little
I'm done. I want mine.
have a little tiny, like a quarter.
Yeah, have a little quarter. You're not going to have it, though. That's the thing.
Oh, I like
This
Snickers.
has got chocolate cake in it.
So does this.
Yeah, it's mad that it's got chocolate. I'm touching up your cookie, bro. So, all right, let's try this one.
Try that. I'm going to review the butternuts. I thought I was going to like Milkman better. I'm reviewing butternuts.
If you like peanut butter, Snickers and butternuts are both sensational. Okay? So some degree of redemption with this one, yeah?
Dang. Where's Snickers? Right here. Yeah, that's Snickers.
I'm gonna say, once again, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Which just shows you how poorly I would have judged it based on tease me only, yeah? Okay? That wasn't a spasm, by the way. My brain got caught in my zip. All right, cool. 7 and 7 across the board from me. 7-7, that was my form group. Hampstead.
Okay. Taste? I'm giving it an 8. I'm giving it an 8. All around the board, I think they were all good. I didn't like one in particular. I enjoyed all of them. But if I had to rate the best out of all 4, because I've tried all of them now, we broke a bit of each one.
Come in to break you off.
I'd probably say Butternuts was my favorite. I can't lie to you. Butternuts was fantastic.
Butternuts was good. Snicks was good.
Definitely give it a shout. Give it a shout. Give them a shout.
Give it a go.
And give it a go.
Actually, price wise, very, very, very reasonable. I'm choking on my water. I swear down, I'm not dying. I hope anyway. But yeah, that was good, man.
Because it's not overly cookie.
It's not. It's more than cookie in it. The fact that there's things, but I preferred it cold, personally. Maybe if it was only 15 seconds and not flipping 45, it would be better. That was my fault. But as it stands, cold was fine. It was very good.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, guys.
Flavor's good.
Shout out to Cookie Lab.
Texture's good.
And if you try them, let us know. Shwad it.
And tell them you got recommended for Sweet Science.
Do that.
I like.
Just tell them. Just let them know. Not because we work together, because we don't. I've never met these guys. But it's just good to know, innit? All right, cool. Guys, this weekend
was sensational.
That's
right, you're right.
Was sensational. I'm slightly dying, innit? This weekend was crazy. I nearly woke up the whole house watching the UFC. Yeah? It was UFC 261. Headline, we're going to start with the headline.
We have to.
By Kamaru Usman and Jorge George Masvidal. Yeah?
That's vital.
The second. This was number 2, yeah? What a madness. The build-up was interesting. They want violence, and they want violence and all that. Violence. You wanted violence? How about that? Yeah? Kamaru Usman put him to sleep. Kamaru Usman put Masvidal to sleep in the second round, about a minute and a little bit in, with the most beautiful combo. So that, some people called it a hook, some people called it a jab, the left hand. For me, it was a jab. But it wasn't a jab. The hand was kind of open. It literally was just used to move the hands out of the way and clear the path for that straight right. And it just slept Masvidal for the first time in his career. 50 fights. 50 fights. Yeah? First time he was knocked out.
Madness. It's not even... I can't even comprehend the fact... Listen, the guy's never been rocked, never been stunned, never been dropped.
Prior to that punch, every strike or every punch that landed, he'd kind of laugh it off and it did nothing.
Even during the fight, he was doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Prior to that punch, I'm saying every punch.
Oh, I thought you meant I thought his whole career. He does it in other fights as well. He eats punches like that.
He eats them. He's a veteran. He's seasoned. Yeah,
definitely a seasoned veg.
And it was a masterpiece, man. It was a masterpiece. I can't remember now. Maybe Kamaru got rocked a tiny bit here and there, but really and truly, nothing significant.
Man, it wasn't much.
Kamaru Usman
I kind of feel
different beast.
He is. I kind of feel though Masvidal came with the wrong game plan.
Yes, he did say he was ready to wrestle for 5 rounds.
I think the best thing would have been for him is to come out and apply pressure. I don't think Kamaru likes fighting off the back foot a lot. From what I've seen from him anyway, Colby did it to him and you saw how it was a good fight and it was competitive for the whole fight.
That's his kryptonite.
Colby pressured him, pushed him forward, and he doesn't really like fight. He's not comfortable in fighting on your back foot. It's difficult, especially when you don't come from a striking background. Yeah, to fight off your back foot, it's a very hard skill to master and to be very good at. Coming forward and pressuring is it's not easy, but it's a lot.
It's more achievable.
It's more achievable. I guess it's easily attainable. That's what you're saying. Yeah, same thing.
But yeah, it's true. And he listen. I hate these terms and I hate echoing what people say, but it's literally, I can't think of any other way to put it. His improvements, and his performance and his skill, it's just every fight leaps and bounds. There's improvement, leaps and bounds from the previous one. Do you get me? When he fought, so he came in, each of them had an excuse in the previous time they fought, right? 6 days notice, mad weight cut, broken nose, a bunion, which we found out about as well. That's Usman. He had a bunion, like a severe bunion that he had to deal with. There was just a whole bunch of problems. I think they both came in fresh this time.
They both looked in better shape.
They both looked in better shape.
And Kamaru always looks in great shape anyway, but you could see the visible changes in Masvidal. Masvidal looked.
Yeah, man. And I said this, was it to you? I said they're both mentally very, very strong in it. So they both got that self-belief. Mm-hmm. They both came in with that self-belief. Signature, what's his name? Masvidal kind of behavior was leaning against the cage and I'm all good, hands behind his back and just calm and collected, yeah? Whereas Usman was just zoned in. The guy was zoned in. He went up close to him before the fight started and he was just like, I'm the man or whatever. I think he said something, maybe he didn't say anything, but he was right up in his face before they kicked it off. Blood. What I just... All I'm doing is talking about what happened, but we have to just talk about his improvement, right? Because he wasn't a striker. He's dominant wrestler. His wrestling, I don't want to say unmatched, but he's flipping insane, yeah? But he always had this problem of striking. It wasn't great. It wasn't really good. It wasn't really effective, yeah? He outstruck a striker, yeah? He knocked out Mr. Unknockdownable, yeah? What else can you say?
You can't say much. Tyron Woodley said it himself, I think. He said Masvidal is probably the best boxer in the UFC. Hands alone, you can't really touch Masvidal. Yeah, he's fantastic with his hands. And Kamaru was out jabbing him. And he was outlanding him, basically. Yeah. But again, I think a lot had to come down to the wrong game plan of Masvidal. He should have been on the front foot. He should have been pressuring. And I think he really should have been trying to throw a lot more of his shots.
Yeah.
He was very reserved in his shot selection. I think he was a lot more patient. I think he assumed it would go late. I don't think there was any thought in his mind of him being stopped or hurt or rocked.
Yes,
yeah?
But that's because previously
it never happened.
Not happened before.
Yeah.
And from their first matchup, he wasn't impressed. He wasn't threatened by his power. He didn't have any respect.
He said it. He's got the softest punches.
Yeah.
in the division of he's ever faced.
Excuses must be made for the first matchup again for both of them. But we know he trained his ass off, Usman, in the build up to this second fight, because there's just I'm like a child in it. Because I had a lot. I was so entertained last night. It's just unbelievable.
He's becoming the complete fighter.
Yeah.
Very, very shortly and soon, he will probably be the ideal complete UFC fighter, MMA fighter, because his grappling is amazing. He's fit. His cardio is crazy. He's strong. And it's good and well having the striking ability now, which he's gaining, but he's also got power in his punches, like you said.
Yeah.
And people used to say that I used to lack from him. I don't think he ever lacked it. I think it's just about technique and throwing the right shots. Because if you look at the Tyron Woodley fight, for example, when he won the title, very dominant, but when it came to his hands, very wild, not throwing from the right stance, not throwing from the right position. And you know better than I do as well, that being in the right place, having your feet in the right place, moving your hips in certain positions.
Absolutely. That's where
you build your power from, your legs. And he very, to me, beforehand anyway, if everyone cast their mind back, was very a top half fighter with his striking. Wasn't enough movement with his legs. And you see it slowly, like he's integrating that into his game. Like even against Masvidal, he's weaving, bobbing and weaving, and he's using his legs. He just looks crazy and he just looks unstoppable, man. Trevor Whitman is...
The guy has worked wonders. The guy has just worked wonders with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is not to say that Usman was rubbish until he moved.
Henry Hooft Henry Hooft.
Colorado, yeah.
Henry Hooft made Usman, and Trevor just added some more.
He completed him.
Touches
he completed him, and he's still not complete, but he's very close. Like his IQ is improving. Do you get me? That's something that you don't really get. You either have it or you don't. Does that make sense? But nah, he kept talking about, I had these 2 setups for a knockout that I was looking for, and the first one I tried, but it didn't work in the first round. He kind of, he sussed it out and he didn't let me do it. So we moved on to the second. And that second one, I'm such a fan of it. It was so basic, but it was not. Like, I didn't clock in the first one. I just thought the first, when I watched it live, I thought it was a missed jab and then a big right. But it wasn't. It was like a swiping just to move stuff out of the way. He didn't land. He just moved the hands out of the way and just cleared the path to land that picture perfect straight right, which completely floored. Bruv, he
obliterated him, bro.
When Masvidal came to, or whatever they called it,
His senses.
When he came to his senses, he was like, "Yo, what just happened?"
He came to his senses, but he still couldn't find his senses.
He didn't know what happened.
It was mad. He was questioning
He beat him
the knockout.
senseless.
He literally had no idea, and now he joined Ben Askren in the Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm.
He's there with him. It was mad because, again, I don't want people to take credit away from Usman because journeyman Masvidal, Street Judas has had 20 losses and all that stuff, like Colby was saying. You can't. Yeah, cool. He's lost a lot, whatever. But again, the form he was in currently, the way he was looking, the way he was training, had to, it makes the victory not sweeter, but just makes it
it's a bigger
accomplishment for Usman because he could have out-wrestled him and grappled him and made it the same thing, but he made a statement. This time.
Yes, thank you.
He made the statement, and he wanted to end it in that fashion to someone who is known for doing that to other people, and who is considered to be better than him in that department.
Yes, he beat him at his own game.
And that's why I really liked when Masvidal said afterwards, he's got my number.
Blood, I couldn't believe
people don't
he
say
used that term.
Game. Yeah, he's just better than me.
I don't think he used it how we use it, as in like
he's better than
10 times out of 10 he beats me.
Yeah.
He's just saying
he's done it.
This time round he won fair and square, and that's exactly what happened. And credit to Masvidal for that gentlemanly, that classy response.
He knew.
Listen, all of that is behind us. He beat me fair and square. This guy is good. God bless him, whatever he said. But I just lost in it, and I'm sorry. And you know what? Respect, man. Nothing but respect. If he walked out, I'd think this guy's a champ, man. If he just walked out without giving an interview. But no, man. That was amazing. Amazing. And speaking of Trevor Whitman and his camp, we move on to the second, so the co-main. Was it the co-main? Was it free co-main, or was it just like...
Well, it was three title fights, but yeah, you could give it the co-main.
So the second title fight.
But I wanted to quickly, before you go on to that, I just wanted to say, what's next for Usman?
Well, we know what's next. Okay, so this is interesting because we know what's next because it's pretty much set in stone now, isn't it? It's the Colby rematch, yeah? Which is Kamaru's biggest test yet again. Although I broke your jaw. You did break his jaw, but Colby Covington is a dangerous guy.
It's his toughest fight in the division.
No doubt. Styles make fights, and that's exactly what is meant when these two match up. Do you understand? But Colby's a dangerous guy.
100%. Colby is a dangerous guy. He is slept on a lot because of his personality. I think people forget his skills because they just don't like him.
Yeah.
He is very good. Again, he's got cardio to match Usman. He's got the wrestling ability to match Usman. He's got the output to match Usman.
Crazy.
If not, betters him.
He's got more,
because he throws and throws and doesn't get tired. He's the cardio king.
I don't get tired.
He's got that more cardio, and then he probably just doesn't hit as hard, in my opinion. But again, when they met the first time, they didn't grapple and they just stood on their feet. But Kamaru's grown since then.
This is exactly it. I'm
but
sure
Colby says the same thing.
I'm sure he has.
Colby's like, I've gone to the new camp, my new camp. I've gone to the new camp. He's gone to the new camp in Barcelona.
I don't know what that means.
It's the stadium name, isn't it? New camp. Camp New?
I don't know. It's football.
No,
don't make football references because I won't get them.
Ice hockey?
I love ice hockey still. I used to skate as a youth. But yeah, we can't see what Colby's done because who's the last fight?
Taron.
Oh yeah. Oh, my rib. That's fantastic. But
shout out Taron Woodley as well. He got cut from the UFC.
For real, man. Sad news, man. Yeah. Sad news. But it was coming, innit?
Bro.
It was inevitable.
Fight Jake Paul.
Make that squilla. Make that skrilla.
Make that squilla on Triller.
And then just chill,
fly to Manila.
He's 41, brother. Like? He's 39, 40.
He's very old.
He's an old man, but he
doesn't look it.
The guy looks like he's 19 still, bro. Yeah. 19 and jacked. So yeah,
Last fight was against Woodley.
tremendous fight. Though.
Dominated Woodley completely. It's a good fight. It's a very, very good fight.
I can see Kamaru Usman's improvements fight, like in between fights or like between fight to fight. I can see his improvements. I don't know if I can see Colby's, but that's because he's really and truly his only challenge is Kamaru Usman. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They're both.
The only other guy in and around them is Leon Edwards, in my opinion.
This is it. Yeah. So I was gonna get to that. So Leon said, "Listen, forget that guy. You already beat him. You already broke his jaw. Let's go. Give me the rematch." Yeah. He wants to go in there with Usman and prove his, he's worthy. Of sitting with these big dogs or sitting at the table with the dogs.
I think what's gonna happen is obviously Kamaru and Colby will meet. If Kamaru gets through that, Leon faces Nate. Leon beats Nate. Kamaru and Leon.
Oh,
will
no
meet.
doubt, no doubt.
If not, then obviously what will probably happen, and then what I think will happen with Colby, if he loses to Usman, is Colby will probably face Masvidal.
Yeah.
Unless Masvidal goes after Nate Diaz for a rematch.
Do you reckon he's gonna?
There's lots of possibilities.
I don't think Masvidal wants the Colby fight. I know Colby says this anyway, but I actually believe it this time. I don't think he does. I think he knows it was a problem. He's a problem for him. He's a difficulty. He's a difficult fight. But yeah, if they make that happen, that's good. If Colby Covington loses to
Kamaru Usman,
then put the two losers for the second for the runner up in it. I think Colby takes it again anyway. So he'll lose to Usman, I think. But it's very, very tough. Don't just take what I'm saying, take it with a pinch of salt because it could go either way. I think it goes the distance between these two. I don't think Kamaru Usman gets stopped. But then we said this about Masvidal. You get me? But it takes a lot for him to he's been rocked and we've seen him just shrug it off after
he's an animal.
Significantly.
He's a scary guy. He's not normal. He's just super he's just a super athlete. He's so strong, so powerful. Man, he's just unstoppable. And we discussed it before we got here. Should be pound for pound number one now. I don't see
how you can challenge that.
I don't care. It frustrates me so badly that people still talking about John Jones being number one. When did he last fight?
No, but
he fought Dominic Reyes nearly 2 years ago. Yeah. Was it 2020 or 2019?
Early 2020, man. Early 2020, I think.
Okay.
Either way, it's like a
regardless,
year
it's coming up to 18 months.
Yeah.
18 months? No.
Yeah, about that. About
I'm
18
bugging.
months.
It can't be. If it's early 2020.
Yeah, early 2020, bruv. We're mid 20.
Oh yeah, we're in mid 2021 already. We're already in April.
Right, you keep talking, I'm gonna find out anyway.
Yeah, he's been inactive for so long, and again, people speak about the pound for pound listing to be who's the most popular guy.
February 2020, so the beginning of February.
So it's been 14 months.
Yeah, it's been 14 months, bruv. Basically a year and a half. But he hasn't fought since then. That was a controversial win, according to some. That doesn't take away from everything else. His resume says a lot, yeah? But he is on a decline, bruv. I do see that he's just kind of,
if he beats Ngannou, then yeah, cool. He has to take number one.
He's pound for pound, bruv, forever. But
best ever.
Did you see that Ngannou yesterday, bruv?
Huge. Gargantuan, bro.
The guy was just a giant, bruv. Predator. Literally just a huge, huge problem.
Since February 2021, Kamaru beat Masvidal, beat Gilbert Burns, and beat Masvidal again. So he's fought 3 times since Jones's last fought.
And he's avenged his controversial win, if you like, or his.
Listen, this is the maddest thing. We're talking about avenging
Avengers.
A difficult night. It wasn't even difficult. He made it so easy.
Yeah.
People just.
No, it wasn't a difficult night. I'm talking about he wasn't happy with.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
He didn't make a statement.
He dominated all 5 rounds. He didn't lose a second of that fight. Maybe half a round, maybe a cool, whatever you could possibly give to Masvidal. But the maddest thing is, he dominated someone so dangerous who was on a tear. Cool, 6 days notice, whatever. But he dominated Masvidal for 5 rounds and still said to himself, you know what, I need to go back and destroy this guy.
Him out, brother.
Then he went and destroyed Gilbert Burns. Now again, and he just knocked him into oblivion. He's done. He's done.
Crazy.
And then obviously, like you mentioned, Trevor Whitman's team and the camp, we had the return of Thug Rose. Rose Namajunas took on Chinese champion Zhang Weili. or Weili Zhang, however you want to pronounce it, for Zhang's title, and it was phenomenal.
Is it flyweight?
I think it's strawweight.
Yes, I think you're right.
Strawweight title.
I don't even know what's what, blood. Strawweight title.
Amazing.
Ooh.
What a shock.
Going in, it could have gone either way. We know this. It was probably slightly more in Weili's favor, purely because winning streak.
It's looking
fight of the night, fight of the year almost with what's her name?
Joanna
Jędrzejczyk, yeah, and just phenomenal.
Aura around her, just an animal and scary,
it was almost invincible,
dominant. Yeah.
And even in loss, like it was a very. So she lost. This is the rewind slightly. She lost. Thug Rose knocked her out with a head kick. Knocked her out with a head kick. Come out. No, this is second round or first round? First round.
Yeah.
First round knockout from flipping Rose Namajunas. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but anyway, either way.
Yeah, you are.
Fat kick to the head, folded her backwards, jumped on top of her, couple hammer fists, and it was done. Now, she was protesting. She said, I'm fine.
Protesting half drunk.
It's a natural...
I'm okay.
It's the natural reaction for a champion, for someone who's not used to losing.
21 fight unbeaten streak.
Imagine that. That's crazy.
She done The Undertaker at WrestleMania. 21-0.
That's mad. But it was a fair and square win. Namajunas, when she's at her best, she is the best. Or when she does her best, she is the best. I think that's a fair statement, man. That's a fair statement. She's very good. She's very good. Like she said, she's one of the rangier fighters. She's got the longest reach, probably one of the longest reaches in the female division. And her timing is what she improved on. That's what she worked on. And she did it very well. She wants a rematch ASAP, I think, Weili does. And she deserves it, although it was a quick thing. She deserves it, just given her history. Not really given her performance there, because you didn't really see much. But congratulations, 2-time.
She's the only woman to win her title back.
It's crazy.
UFC. And she's very underrated. And it's because she's timid.
I don't know if she's underrated. I just think she's...
I think it's similar to like what I was saying about Colby. She gets slept on.
Yeah.
A lot. Because she's very timid and very quiet and very respectful. But when she goes in there, she's a different animal.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Her movement is beautiful. She moves so well. Hand speed is unmatched.
She's dainty. That's not the word. She's nimble.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah,
she's very nimble.
Like a cat in there.
Yeah.
So reflexes are
and
sharp.
That's her training. You see her training.
But she hits so hard. Someone who looks so innocent. She looks like a Powerpuff Girl.
Yeah.
But she hits like Hulk.
Crazy. Powerpuff Hulk. It's mad. Yeah, man. Very, very well done. Very impressive.
They're going to do the rematch though.
Yeah, I'm happy to see
that. She deserves it.
I'm happy. Yeah, no, of course she
Zhang
does.
needs that because she's been dominant for so long. Not even so long. She's only been in the UFC for 3 years and she's that dominant. But yeah, Dana said they're probably going to do the rematch. And it's going to be a fantastic fight.
Of course.
I think now it was a fundamental error. I saw the kick came and her hands were down. She wasn't looking. She shut her eyes and she got clocked. She has to work on a few things because she does get hit a lot.
Yes.
She does get hit a lot.
She does get hit a lot. She's usually just a bit more resilient. But this one, it's true.
She got caught flush.
She was fast. The timing was impeccable. The speed was there. It was just a perfect kick, man. It was just a perfect kick.
It was a night of perfect shots.
It was. I think she faked a low in it. She faked a low, went high, head kick.
It was just a night of perfect shots.
Timing was just on point. And again, look, the common denominator, Trevor Whitman, with these two. Unbelievable. Now, that's not to say that you can send anyone to Trevor Whitman and you'll get magic. No, you have to deserve to work with Trevor Whitman. Does that make sense? You can't just go in there, be a bum, and then be turned into a champ. Nah, there has to be something special. Their work ethic, both of them, and Gaethje, and all these guys that are there.
These guys are very, very elite fighters already.
Yes,
and
they just get polished off there.
Yes,
they're already like really, really well set in their division, but they're just elevated slightly.
Yeah,
you get me? And that's exactly what they need. It's just like fine tuning now. We know you're a world champ or you're near enough. Now let's just get you there and let's keep you there. Do you get me?
Perfect. So listen, perfect right hand, perfect head kick, and our perfect performance.
Ah,
Valentina Shevchenko took on Jessica Andrade, the third title fight on the card. She defended her flyweight title, I believe it is. And she defended it successfully.
effortlessly.
Yeah, I was about to say with ease. What a perfect word to describe it.
She defended it.
She didn't even break a sweat.
Everybody's like, listen, Jessica Andrade brings something that she's not really used to. She's shorter. She's stocky. She's got power. I even tweeted. By the way, my Twitter's locked. I can't get in for some reason from my phone. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So if you fix that for me, please, mate. But I tweeted, don't sleep on Andrade. No, don't sleep on her. But we should have slept tonight or last night or this weekend. Yeah, because Valentina could not make any mistakes. She did not make any mistakes. I don't think she really got hit. She
hardly got
wrestled her.
touched.
She
bullied
this.
her. She ragdolled her. She was picking her up and throwing her about for fun. For fun. It was so easy.
Funky.
It was the easiest thing.
It was, and you know what she said? This is the maddest thing, yeah? And I don't know how true these things are, but it was dramatic, but it was also like, raw, that's a sick point. She goes, look, I didn't go in there with a game plan to show off my wrestling because I was in there with a, is it wrestling or jiu-jitsu? That's her background. Either way, with that kind of, with a grappler, yeah? I didn't go in there to show off my grappling against the grappler. I just listened to my body, and my body dictated that I should grapple with her. And she didn't just grapple. She, like you said, she
mauled her, bro. She turned into Khabib.
She owned her.
She was Khabib Shevchenko.
Yeah.
It was actually mad. She absolutely dominated everything.
Crazy.
She knew if it comes to striking, I'm an out striker. She's bullet for a reason. Yeah. But the fact is, she went in there with a chip on her shoulder to say, "Do you know who I am?
How dare you?
Do you know who I am? Y'all must have forgot."
Yeah,
she went in there and turned into Roy Jones Chenko.
She's just turning into everyone.
She's turning into a Goku Super Saiyan 4. Ultra Instinct. She went Ultra Instinct, bro.
I don't know what it means.
Nothing touched her.
Into gorillas.
No.
What's that?
Ultra Instinct is just fantastic.
Okay.
And that's what it was.
Okay.
It's literally what it was.
All right, cool. And then, perfect performance. Perfect.
And she has the arrogance to match her ability. That's what I like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but it's not arrogance. That's not the word. It's confidence.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, it's that little bit of arrogance.
Yeah, she's like, you lot doubted me. Let me show you. Let me teach you something again.
No disrespect to Jessica, but she not have chance. No,
yeah.
No chance.
It is arrogance, but it's not offensive. Do you get me? She just knows. She's just sure of herself.
She's being honest. I am too good for her.
Don't try it.
No one will stop her except
flipping hell.
Probably a Nunes again. Well, then she hasn't stopped her physically.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about
only person that can give her an L is
Nunes. Has already given her 2,
and I think she wants it again. She did say, "I'm not going out here to call anybody out."
The thing is, Dana doesn't want to do that. Dana doesn't want to put 2 of his female stars against each other.
But then that's a fight that you can see again and again. Let's just say she's improved enough, or she takes a win in the 3rd. I'd see that 4th.
Of course.
Just because there's nobody else.
They're gonna do a Super League between them 2.
350 million apparently a year. 350 million a year. But yeah, it's like I don't mind seeing that because who else can you put in front of them? Yeah. They're doing what Kamaru said he's gonna do. He's lapping everyone. Yeah. They're lapping everybody. You get me? Nunes, absolutely nothing to prove with anybody else. Just put her in with Shevchenko again and let Shevchenko prove herself. Do you get me? Let her get that redemption because that is it's a blemish, it's a scar, it's a I need to avenge that. Yeah, twice, mind you. But I don't think you're right. I don't think Dana White wants to do that. At least not just yet. But it has to be something along the line.
Shevchenko is a near perfect fighter. If there's anyone perfect, it's probably
she's complete.
She's got everything because she moves so well. Her IQ is she's different with her IQ.
She's a genius.
She's so strong. You saw the way she was ragdolling Jessica, and Jessica's known to be strong and powerful and stocky.
Low center of gravity, just everything. She did quite well in I don't want to say that because that sounds like she did all the right things. It just wasn't working enough. She brought herself down like when they were in the clinch. She brought herself down a little bit, spread her legs. She was just a nice wide base. Nothing. None of that helped her. None of that helped her. Do you get me? Shevchenko just said, listen, don't even, there are levels to this ish. And I am here. Do you get me?
Shevchenko just said it's not even about when I'm going to stop this fight. It's just about, it's not about if I can stop this fight. It's about when I want to stop the fight.
Yeah.
She was just dominating. It was so easy for her. And it's just scary, the fact that she didn't even really get out of second gear, bro.
No, she said
She didn't even
she's
get into
good to go
second
again.
gear.
She's good to go again.
She could go in a week. She could go tonight.
She did
can
say,
go tomorrow.
look, so I'm going to celebrate today, Sunday, or tomorrow, Sunday, and I'm going to go back in because her sister's training for her fight in a couple of weeks. So she's going to go straight back into the gym. Crazy. But what an entertaining night, man. What an entertaining night. So those three were there. Not so entertaining, obviously, for... Do I need to be somber or can I just talk freely?
Bro.
But not as entertaining for Chris Weidman. Really sad to see. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not just like laughing at it, but you know, Chris Weidman, Uriah Hall,
disgusting, man. It was
coming.
hideous.
How long was it? 17 seconds? Something crazy like that.
Oh, it was just the first kick. It was the first strike thrown.
First strike of the fight. He throws a calf kick. He gets checked on his shin, just below his knee, Uriah's knee, and
it wasn't.
He
even...
got Anderson silvered. It looped, he scooped.
Stop.
He scooped.
Stop.
But like, yeah, history repeated itself, and you know, 17 or so seconds into the fight.
It was just hideous, bro.
Bruv. You know what? The hard part isn't the break.
It's the
hard part is seeing when he lands on it.
Oh,
that's the part because it's. Somebody get him some help. It's the
but it is. It's you see when
him
he slow motioned it as well.
Yeah.
Kick.
Blood,
okay, it broke. It snapped.
And
then he fell back onto the broken leg.
Yeah, he went to stand. He went to just go back to standing, but
because he didn't know it was broken at that point.
That's crazy.
And then, bro,
that's when it hits you. When you know about it, then it hits you. Once you realize what's happened, that's when you hear the pain.
And it wasn't even like a little kick. He went for a
full,
full
it was a solid one.
Ronaldo,
Chris Weidman
Cristiano Ronaldo shot, top bins.
So sad, bro.
And it was shin on shin. Broski, it snapped in half.
Listen, let's consider the implications, yeah? It's about a year recovery. Yeah, that's
minimum.
what it took Anderson. Not minimum, but about a year. About a year for a solid recovery.
He's older.
He's 36. Now, so he's going to be 37. That year of compromised training, at least 6 months of compromised training, because before that, he's not going to be training. He's just going to be resting and recovering, letting his bone do his thing, innit? His body do his thing, which is going to do at a slower rate because he's older. Yeah? He's losing a year. I think he should just stop now and be like, listen, he can blame it on the injury, but just stop. And
you think he should just call it quits?
Yeah. What? I mean, he just needs to find a new career. This is what Remco was saying anyway. But he does. He needs to find a new career because it's like there is no point in him fighting anymore. I'm sorry to say. What a legacy you've left. What memories you've created. But please, for the sake of your leg, for the sake of your the word, man? Not your pride. Just leave it there. Just leave it there. Your legacy. Just leave it there, please. Don't come back and have a mash-up leg and force fights and then just be a shadow of your former self. Do you get me? You're going to come back at 37.
It was horrific, though, man.
It was horrific, man.
It happened so quickly.
Yeah.
The crack was so loud.
Oh my days, it was loud. Even with 15. By the way, we had 15,000.
Shout out to the fans because you were amazing.
It was a different energy.
Amazing
there,
fans out there.
But yeah, I mean, happy to see that the very next day, thumbs up. He's had a successful surgery. They've replaced the bone and everything's kind of.
Yeah, his wife tweeted out, or she put something on Instagram saying he's better. He's feeling better, obviously.
Of course, he's feeling better. But I mean, he's flipping broke his leg, bruv. You get me? He's not.
But he's stable in it, and it's not like his leg's not just.
Yeah, it's nothing serious in terms of like life changing, in it. But he does. He just needs to stop, man. I think he needs to put down the gloves. And
it was a nice touch as well from Anderson Silva, who tweeted out.
Of course,
as well.
yeah.
Like his deepest, sincerest thoughts go out to Weidman and stuff because them kind of injuries.
Same with Uriah as well. Obviously, his reaction was genuinely.
Yeah, even Uriah was just taken aback by it, and he was like, I owe him a fight. When he comes back, we're getting it back on.
Yeah, I don't do it, please. You shouldn't even tempt him to fight again. I just think. Nah, allow it.
Why though?
He's not.
Just because
he's not fit to fight anymore. He's not. No, but he's broken his leg at 36. What are you gonna do? Like, it's gonna come back stronger after how long? 2 years, a year and a half. Then what? You've lost all that training time. You're starting again.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Maybe I'm seeing it wrong in it. Maybe I'm not being a warrior and I'm worrying about his health and his flipping longevity more than his legacy. But bruv, just stop, man. Stop and move on. Just find another job, bruv. Come edit our videos or something. You get me? That was UFC. That's all the noteworthy stuff from the UFC, really and truly. Boxing. Top rank. Headlined by an 8-rounder.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So just because I was thinking of what you were saying about, the leg injury and the age and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When Anderson Silva broke his leg,
yeah,
that was in 2013 when he fought Weidman.
Okay.
He's 46 now.
It's about the same time.
Similar time.
Yeah, it's about the same time.
8 years. 46. He was 38 when he broke his leg against Weidman.
Madness.
And it's Anderson Silva.
That's Silva, isn't it? He
I know what you're saying, that's Silva. So since 2013, let's just see. After the Weidman fought, obviously he fought Weidman again and lost. Fought Nick Diaz, it was a draw.
Wanted to move on to the boxing.
Fought Daniel Cormier, fought Bisping, fought Derek Brunson, fought Cannonier, fought Adesanya.
Crazy.
I mean, yeah, he fought
What a resume he's had, man.
I think he lost nearly all of them.
Yeah, no.
After
allow
that,
it, man. Yeah.
So you might be right when
Yeah,
you
but
say
that's what I'm saying.
different,
Just allow it. Just leave it there.
but
Class.
he was aged differently, and he'd been in battles and wars like no other and stuff.
Yeah, no,
I get what you're saying though. It's difficult at that age, especially when you're not in your prime and you're not the main man anymore as well.
Anderson
and it's just
Silva kind of just sacrificed himself to the younger lot, the up and comers. Do you get me? Like Izzy, like Uriah, and just said, "Listen, I enjoy this. This is all I know. Give me the money, and I'll go out on my shield." But he just got battered from pillar to post in almost every fight, like he said, and that's very sad. Very, very sad to see. But yeah, I just don't want to see anybody do that again, to be honest. I think just learn from the mistakes of others. Mistakes, according to me. Who am I, innit?
No, but it's true though. Them kind of injuries aren't jokes, and you shouldn't take it lightly.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Back to
you're
the
talking about
boxing, if I may. Once again, I don't know where it was held. It was somewhere in America. The states are huge. I don't know where. But it was Edgar Berlanga once again who came back. I'm going to have to double check his name. It is Demand. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Desmond without the S in it, yeah? Demand Nicholson, yeah? Veteran, he's like 24 and something, or maybe even more than 27 fights and something like that. But Edgar Berlanga going into this fight was 16-0, 16 knockouts in the first round. Every single fight he's had as a professional, he has ended in the first round. Please take a moment. Let that sink in.
He's scary, man. 16
fights. This weekend was his longest fight, and it was 8 rounds. 8 rounds because it was only an 8-round fight. Yeah? It went the distance, it went to points, and it was a landslide unanimous decision. There were 4 knockdowns, one of them or 2 of them even, controversial. One of them definitely, in my opinion. But he proved that he can mix it up with a bigger guy, the higher level. He's not in a rush. He said, I'm not in a rush to move up and face anybody.
Man, he's only 23.
That's what I'm saying. He's
young. 23.
He's very good. He's very powerful. He's scary. He is destined for madness. But he's just building himself up. He's happy to build up that resume, happy to get the experience, because at the end of the day, nothing that you do in the gym, nothing that you do as an amateur, nothing that you do in the first 15 of your fights, 10 of your fights is going to give you a massive amount of experience. Obviously, every fight you're going to get experience from. But what I'm saying is you're not going to you're not ready to jump up that quickly. It has to be a gradual thing. It has to be a gradual increase, because unless you're, outclassing these guys completely. But he's 16-0.
He's destroying them.
Now he's 17-0, but with 16 knockouts. Again, all 16 of those knockouts are in the first round. That's worrying. That is worrying. Worrying because that's just a monstrous record, but also worrying because, we don't know how far he can go. Now he does. Now he does know. Now he knows he can see the whole fight, 8 rounds, and win on a very comfortable unanimous decision. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing and keep up that discipline. He graded himself a C for his performance. He was given 10 push-ups yet again.
I love that.
because his coach was telling him,
Coach ain't happy.
Go to the body. Coach wasn't happy with what he did. He still got there in the end, but he didn't get there how he wanted to or how his coach wanted him to. And he is happy being puppet. Sounds like a negative thing, but happy being his coach's puppet in the sense that he holds a joystick and I do what I'm told to do. But he's shown in a couple of fights he doesn't always do it. Do you get me? So when he does, he punishes. When he doesn't do what is expected of him, he punishes himself, or they punish him with 10 push-ups, and he does it at the end of the fight. So yeah, I like that chemistry, and I do like the submission, if you like, to your coach's experience and expertise. But sometimes you're allowed to break free from that and still get a W somehow. You learn. You either learn to listen to your instinct or learn to listen to coach. One or the other. Either way, there's a learning process involved.
He's just overall he's very, very good, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for him because he's
110%
knockout artist, young, strong,
impressive, man, impressive.
So yeah, he's gonna have a lot of hype behind him, and he really does. So congratulations, Edgar.
Yeah. Next week, I know we've got a madness next week. What have we got next week?
Next week we've got Derek Chisora and Joseph Parker.
I thought you said Joe Joyce. I was like, no, we don't. Yeah, it's Joseph Parker. Yeah. Parker is promising to retire Derek Chisora, and he's offering, what's the other guy's name? His manager.
Eddie Hearn?
No. Okay, maybe not his manager.
Who's manager?
His coach. Flipping.
Who's
Come on, man.
Coach?
Bruv, I'm so bad at this,
Who's
man.
coach?
Chisora's, who's with Chisora now?
Buddy McGirt?
Nope. Who's managing him or who's promoting him or whatever?
Oh, David Hay.
David Hay. He's offering David Hay, thank you. I'm just really bad at names. Okay, so I know you know this because I've said it a million times. Joseph Parker is threatening to finish his career, Chisora's career, retire him with this fight, and offering David Hay a job in New Zealand. I thought that was genius, bruv. But yeah, interesting. It's going to be an interesting fight. Like he said, Buddy McGirt is in Chisora's corner, which is mad. It's interesting.
Buddy said he's never seen him fight before that. It's crazy, but it's a very, very good legendary coach to have.
Yeah, absolutely. What else have we got?
And then we've got Reyes and Prochaska.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Dominic Reyes is back.
Dominic Reyes is a very impressive fight.
Against a good and tough fight. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, boy, I'm still like, I had one of the best sleeps of my life after this event, because I was too excited initially. I couldn't stop posting.
It was amazing. It's one of the best cards I've ever seen in my life.
But
from top to bottom.
Definitely from top to bottom.
Nothing disappointed.
Obviously, the broken leg disappointed.
Obviously, even before that, Anthony Smith and Jimmy Crute.
Yeah.
Crute, an animal, bro. Animal got kicked in the knee. Knee was blasted into whatever. It was gone. And then, he tried to fight on, got through that round. And then going into the second round, stood up, banged his chest. Yeah. Let's go. Get that adrenaline going and just like buckled. And then
he's worrying, man.
Doctor said, no, mate. Don't carry on. You'll just get yourself into a worse condition.
Yeah. So wise move to me. He there was no point. He couldn't carry on. He couldn't carry on that fight. His foot would have been a balloon. Or his knee at the very least. But yeah. I think that's it, man.
Amazing fight.
Guys, it's actually short and sweet this episode, relatively. They're all kind of averaging just over an hour now anyway. But we covered quite a bit. There was a heck of a lot that went on. Some of the fights were short, so nice and easy. But yeah, on that note, guys, I have been your boy, Fat Mouse. This has been episode 45, by the way, of the Sweet Science Podcast.
The number one podcast in the world.
The number one podcast in the world.
I'm Cash with a K and not a C.
Cash with a K, not a C. Mouse with an M, not a D.
You ain't got a D.
And I will bang you in public, bruv. I will knock you out.
You said it, not me.
Sleep.
You said it, not me.
Guys.
Before you go,
he
always forgets. He doesn't like telling you guys. But I'm going to force you guys to do it.
Do it, bruv. Do it!
Schwar it.
Like it.
Schwar it.
Comment, like, and make sure you subscribe. Hit that big red button down below, because we're the best. Hurrah!
Guys, he loves it, man. He loves it. And follow up the Instagram. Follow up the Instagram if you're not already. most of you probably are.
And
Follow up
the Twitter.
And the Twitter, which I'm locked out of. So I can tweet and then I can't go back and do anything. I tweeted once and now I can't go back in there. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Stay safe, guys. Ramadan Mubarak once again. Next week we might be doing something slightly different. I might be breaking our fast on camera. Yeah, rather than having a cookie, I feel like a fat meal. Yeah,
All right, we got something special.
Some decent plans still.
So
And
get ready for a nice mukbang.
teach you all a little bit about about fasting, why we do it, how we do it, how does a day look. You hear me? But yeah, thank you all very much, man. Look 'em all. It's been good.